Welcome back to the Black and Gold Report, your destination for all the hot topics on Vandy campus right now. I'm Lauren Parker, and here's what Vanderbilt is talking about. As always, first, a coronavirus update. Sadly, as of a few days ago, coronavirus confirmed to have taken the lives of over 1 million people around the world. Nonetheless, Nashville is still planning on entering phase 3 of its roadmap to reopening Nashville today, October 1st. Face mask coverings will still be required in public, although capacities will change to allow more individuals per area. It's almost time Election Day this year on November 3rd is coming up. Although it may seem far away, registration deadlines for the election are quickly approaching. Depending on the state of your permanent residence and how you plan to vote this year, the deadline for registration differs. So make sure to check out your county's website to figure out more details so you can go out there and vote. Did you know that one of our very own Vanderbilt students is a country singer hotshot? Popular on TikTok and Instagram, I brought in Chris Ruediger to talk more about his music career and his hand in the creation of the popular 615 House on TikTok, located right here in Music City. Hi, Chris. Thank you so much for joining me. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Yes, of course. So just starting out, I know it's your last semester here at Vanderbilt. So how's that been?
It's been good. Definitely challenging. I think this semester is different than a lot of us imagine, particularly with remote classes or at least a hybrid of in-person and online classes. But I'm trying to make the most of it, and yeah, it's been good so far. Definitely different, but it's been good so far.
Definitely. So you are now blowing up, pretty big singer. It's so amazing. So when did you start singing and publishing your work?
Yeah, so starting from the beginning, I really got into musical theater and in middle school, and I learned guitar through YouTube videos. I would sit in my room and learn a couple of the basic chords and sing whatever pop song. It was Ed Sheeran or Jason Mraz, whatever was on the radio. So that's kind of how I started, but I didn't end up playing music publicly until 8th grade. My dad actually took me to a local open mic, signed me up without telling me, which was pretty nerve-wracking as a 12-year-old in, it was a local cafe, but there was still probably 100 people there. And I remember that was my first live performance. And so I ended up playing, it was a Jason Mraz song that was popular at the time. And so that was my first live performance, just singing and playing acoustic guitar. So that kind of got me interested in pursuing this more aggressively. And it was still kind of a hobby in high school, but toward the end of high school, that's when I started writing my own original music. And I think coming to Nashville just sort of propelled that even more, because Nashville's Music City, it's centered around country music, and it's centered around songwriting and telling a story. And so I had listened to a lot of country records and rock records with my dad growing up, but I'm from Boston. So that's something that kind of came, it's come recently into New England, but definitely we're not known for country. But I think once I came down to Nashville, my love for country music grew more. I just love the storytelling aspect of it. And so, recently, the past 3 years, I've been writing and recording music, and I put out my first record my freshman year at Vanderbilt. And now I'm a senior and hoping to pursue this full time after graduating. So it's exciting.
Yes. Amazing. So given quarantine, how did you stay busy during that?
Yeah. So, obviously when the country shut down in mid-March, it was tough for us to continue playing live shows. And I know myself and a lot of other musical friends in town were struggling. So we, a lot of it came through social media and live performances on Instagram and Facebook. And obviously this new app that is growing, TikTok, that everyone seems to be downloading these days, found my attention. I never thought I would get on TikTok, but when you're bored during quarantine, it's a way to kill time, a way to create. And so I remember probably toward the end of March and early April was when I started actively uploading probably a post or two a day. And that's kind of how I started to garner a following on there. And a couple of my friends in town also found some success on the app. And it's just a really cool outlet to share music. And so we decided to start collaborating together. A girl who actually graduated from Belmont University, Ashley Cook, who's a good friend of mine, her and I came together and sort of created this idea to bring a bunch of songwriters and artists in Nashville into a house where we can create content and kind of showcase just the originality of, our music and also what life's like in Nashville. And it's been a ton of fun. I mean, it's a great way to connect with people and continue to grow our fan base, during a time when live music's not really a thing. So.
Exactly. Totally. I think everybody loves your content on the 615 House. So what has been your favorite part with creating with all the other wonderful singers on there?
Oh yeah, it's been a ton of fun. It's hard to pinpoint like what my favorite video has been so far, but I think one of the things that we some of us knew each other, some of us did not know each other, and so once we came into a house, the first couple days, we really took the time to kind of become friends and family before. And so since then, it's been so great because we all know each other and what we like to do and what sense of humor each person in the house has. And so recently, some of the videos, I love the flip cup and beer drinking challenges as well.
Yes.
We do like popcorn karaoke, but also just covering songs together and hearing all of our voices come together has been really fun. So I'm just excited to continue creating content. And also everyone in the house is very open to hearing suggestions, and we try to read the comments on the 615 page and see if anyone that's following us has a good idea. So I think we're going to have some new content to roll out over the next month, which should be pretty exciting.
Amazing. Everyone is so excited. I can imagine. So what's the dream then? What's the dream for you 5 years down the line, or literally just once you graduate? What's that looking like?
Yeah. I love country music. I write a lot of pop music as well. And, I would love to have a career as a recording artist and songwriter. And I think that Nashville's a perfect place for that. So, hopefully down the line, if I can do it independently, that's great. I mean, and it's been cool to see how TikTok's been able to help a lot of independent artists like myself grow their following. But, if a record label comes along and there's a deal that is on the table that works out, then that's certainly an option. But yeah, just being able to share my music and connect with people is something that I've fallen in love through live performance and also through, the storytelling aspect of songwriting. And so if I can make a career out of it and just be able to play music for the rest of my life, that'd be pretty cool. So
amazing. So how have you published anything lately, and how can we listen to your music or your fellow creators' music?
Yeah. So I recently put out a single at the beginning of September. It's a song called Love Like That. And I'm putting out some more music throughout the rest of the fall into the new year. So you can find that on Spotify, Apple Music, and still on iTunes, just under Chris Ruediger. And then also Instagram and Facebook and TikTok, obviously, I'm pretty active on. So all of those platforms. And then we have a playlist on Spotify called the 615 House, and that's where there's original music from everyone in the house. So if there's other people that you want to hear their stuff, then you can find it on that. So it's just the 615 House on Spotify. Again, we have a TikTok and an Instagram page too. So we try to keep people updated with all of our individual pursuits as well as the group project that we have.
Yeah, amazing. Well, thank you so much for meeting with me today, and I wish you the best of luck for the rest of your senior year.
Thank you so much, Lauren. It was great talking to you.
In other news around campus, many residential colleges and houses on Commons are holding lots of fun activities and events. So be sure to keep an eye out on your email or anchor link for these awesome socially distanced and virtual gatherings. That's it for this edition of the Black and Gold Report. I'm Lauren Parker, and for our whole team, anchor down.